Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for October 2021. I hope you guys are doing really well. I do want to take just a second and remind everyone that this is a general reading and therefore it may not resonate with everyone. If you find it's not resonating with you, I do suggest you check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate a little bit better. If you'd like a private reading, the directions are in the box beneath this video. Keep in mind that the timelines can vary a little bit with the general readings. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. Spirit, can you show me the core issue you would like Virgo to be aware of for the month of October? Core issue for Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There is an issue that you are lacking clarity in. I feel like there's something here that you feel like you don't have the key to it. There's like you want to unlock something. You want to figure something out, but you're lacking a piece of the information. There's a lack of clarity here. What's directly affecting that is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So you may have discovered something that was deceptive. There's something that you have found out that's deceptive that is affecting this situation. Let's see what happened in the past. Judgment. It could be about a person that has re-entered your life. It could also be about a situation that you called judgment on. We'll clarify. Why is all this happening, Spirit? Why is all this happening? The World. Okay, so this is all happening because there's some kind of a cycle that is closing out, so a new cycle can begin. I feel like you're moving from something small into something much bigger, though. What's on your mind? Let's see what's on your mind. What's in your thoughts? The Eight of Swords reversed. So you're thinking about freeing yourself from some situation. I don't know if you're aware of it, Virgo, but whatever this situation is that you're thinking of freeing yourself from, you were able to free yourself the whole time. It's as if the cage was always, that you feel that you've been in, was always open, but for some reason you were staying within that confinement, but you're now considering, you're thinking of freeing yourself. Let's see what's happening in October that you don't see coming. What's happening in October that Virgo does not see coming? Okay, it's too many cards. Let's try that again. What's happening in October that Virgo does not see coming? The Five of Pentacles. So there's going to be some kind of a loss here that's coming up. It might be a little bit unexpected. How is Virgo showing up? Let's see how you're showing up in this reading, Virgo. Let's see how Virgo is showing up, please. The Page of Swords reversed. So again, there's that lack of clarity. So you're showing up here, Virgo, as feeling as if you don't know something, as if you're lacking clarity. And that's twice. That's the core issue. That's how you're showing up. Just a lack of clarity. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Oh, wow. The energy coming towards you is the Empress. So that's prosperity. That's good energy coming towards you. Now, for some of you, there might be a pregnancy because if you look at this this particular deck of cards, this is a fetus that is represented here. So I don't know if you can see it in the cards. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. The Seven of Wands. So you're being guided here to stand your ground, especially with regard to a love situation. Let's see the outcome. Let's see the outcome for the month of October, please. The King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So the outcome, there may be somebody that is angry about this. Your advice is to stand your grounds, especially with regard to a love situation, but there may be somebody that this causes anger. This could be a female, or it could be a male who is in their female energy, but it may anger someone. And that person could, they could become a little unraveled and very sharp in their words. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the underlying energy here, and that is the energy of someone who is single, someone who is independent, acting independently, someone who is prosperous and doing very well on their own. This person would be considered quite a catch, somebody that is desirable. So that's the underlying energy. It's one of independence. So let's start clarifying. The core issue here is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a lack of clarity. It's clarified by the Seven of Coins and the King of Swords. Now we have the King of Swords as your outcome in the reverse. So the lack of clarity would have to do with investing. And the investment might be with this King of Swords. Now this could be an air sign, which would be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be somebody that just embodies that characteristic. This person might be very analytical. They could be somebody who is very much of a person who is less of a heart type of person. They don't make emotional decisions. They're not very emotional. They're more intellectual in their approach to life. This would be somebody who might come across as being not cold, but cool, not very emotional. So there's a lack of clarity here with regard to whether or not to invest with this person. There's patience because seeds have been sown. It could also be you don't know if this person is investing with you, because we do see that there are seeds that have been sown and that there is patience being applied to the situation. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Okay, so what's affecting this situation is there was some sort of deception that occurred. Now, so the deception has already come out into the open. It's no longer a secret. It's discovered. It did lead to some kind of betrayal, but I feel like that you're now recovering from that, Virgo. I feel like there's a recovery from that, and there's been an apology, there's been a recovery, and so that would make a lot of sense as to why in the past this Judgment card is here. Let's clarify the Judgment card. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse and the King of Wands. So you might be dealing with a spiritual connection here with this Emperor. We'll see if more, because we have the Emperor and the Empress out. And that would be a spiritual connection, a twin flame connection. We'll see if more of those twin flame cards come out. But I was just telling another sign that I'm getting a lot of these twin flame connections, and it's because as we near more and more people moving into the 5D, a lot of these twin flame connections are either going to go into union, or there's going to be a decision not to go into union. And not all twin flame unions or twin flame connections will go into union. If you have one party who, you know, is not in cooperation with, you know, coming into union, the other party is not then required to suffer. They you know, will usually then be given the opportunity to move forward with a soulmate, having been activated, because the activation is the key part of the twin flame connection. So what I'm seeing is that there may have been a reconnection with this person. It could have been a twin flame connection, but I also feel like there was some controlling behavior here with this person. This person might have been a little bit cold, a little bit narcissistic. This would have been a person who is used to being in charge, being in control. This would have been a person who it might have been a business owner, a leader of some sort, charismatic. This would have been someone that people are used to gravitating towards. So I do feel like action was taken. This person did take action, maybe begrudgingly, but there was a reunion with this person. After some sort of deception, there was an apology, there was healing that took place. Let's see, we have the World though, because why all this is happening is because there's a cycle ending. Let's see what that's about. Because it looks like something small is ending, so something bigger can occur as well. It's almost as if you're moving up, and that could be an ascension. All right, so we have the Sun, and we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a happy time. It's moving into prosperity, realizing that, you know, your power, realizing that you're coming into your power. It's an ascension. So that's why all this is happening, Virgo. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into, you know, your happiness here. You're ending a cycle, and you're ascending. You're moving into a higher spiritual realm. For some of you, you may be realizing that this is your perfect partner as well. But there may still be some confusion here about whether this person is investing with you or whether you should invest with this person. Now, in your mind, you're thinking of freeing yourself. So what's that about? Why is the Eight of Swords in reverse? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Swords. Somebody might be taking a very long time to make an offer to level things up. So you may be choosing between two people, actually. Virgo, you may have a choice between two people. You may have a choice between a twin flame and a soulmate. And you may be choosing the soulmate from the looks of it. because somebody is taking a very long time to make an offer, and you may be deciding to free yourself. You're considering that. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Because that's what's happening in October that you don't see coming. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Okay, so we have the Strength card. We have the King of Cups reversed. The Lovers reversed. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. And we have the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit is your card in the Major Arcana. So, yeah, what you don't see coming in October, Five of Pentacles it's a loss. It's feeling abandoned. It's feeling as if you've been left out in the cold, abandoned. And I think that it's going to take a lot of strength for you to deal with this. It's a feeling of emotional abandonment. There's a loss that's going to occur here as somebody pulls their emotions back. Somebody will be pulling their emotions back, ending something, and you know, it's going to put you right back into that situation where all you can do is think about it. It's a push-pull type of relationship, which is a typical runner-chaser type of situation. So it looks as if, you know, somebody, again, takes off, they pull their emotions back, there's an ending here, or at the very least a refusal to make a decision, putting you back into that anxiety state, thinking about it, not really emotionally detaching, and then, you know, kind of re-engaging back into the situation with the Hermit in reverse. You know, seeking those answers, trying to figure things out, trying to get spiritual answers for the situation, and then trying to work things out. But this looks like a pattern. So this is, it seems as if that pattern is repeating. So all this is happening because this is a cycle that you're trying to break. Going from not having the clarity to having clarity. So let's see how you're showing up. You're showing up as a Page of Swords reversed. That's that lack of clarity. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Four of Coins, and we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, so not having the clarity about this in and out energy, this erratic energy. I'm here one day, I'm leaving the next, and you're still holding on. You're still holding on to this erratic energy. I do feel like, you know, there is going to be discussions about this. There's been some healing that's taken place. I think there will be discussions. I see it in two different places that there's going to be communication about this in order to try to gain clarity. Now, you do have the Empress energy that's approaching you, and that's abundance. So let's see what that's about. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? All right, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Magician in reverse and the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, so Queen of Wands, that can be, the Empress can be Taurus or Libra energy. We also have the energy of fire signs, which would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But the Queen of Wands is also, it can also be the other person. The Queen of Wands is a very attractive, very beautiful or handsome individual. It is, you know, it's basically the same as we're seeing here in the past. You have the Emperor and the King of Wands. Here you have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So you're seeing the same scenario. You have a choice. That's what's approaching you. You have a choice coming up. And you're going to have to make a choice. You have a choice basically here, Virgo, between a twin flame and a soulmate. And you are being given, you're being given a choice in this. You're going to be confronted in October with this runner-chaser scenario yet again. It's a cycle. And in order for you to elevate, you know, you're going to have to see it clearly for what it is. You're going to have to see this cycle for what it is. And then, you know, bring in the most prosperous choice for you. The Magician in reverse indicates that one of these choices is not going to manifest in a positive manner. It's not going to manifest what it is that you're wanting. It's going to bring about problems. The other choice is going to relieve the problems. It's going to bring about solutions. So, you know, you're going to have to use discernment here, but you're being given a choice. Interesting. Let's see, you have the Seven of Wands, so you're being told here to stand your ground with regard to love. So let's see what that's about. All right, so we have the Ten of Coins in reverse. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so Ten of Coins is an ending. It's an ending of something long term. It speaks to loss. It speaks to endings of something that's long term. It can be painful. It could be very painful with this Three of Swords. But with the Page of Wands here, there is good news that's on the horizon as well. So Spirit is saying stand your ground. You're also being guided to speak your mind here. Especially with regard to ending something that is long-standing, in a long-standing connection that is very painful to you. So I feel as if with this, there's been a cycle here with a twin flame where there's been this runner-chaser cycle that has been going on and on. You're being guided here to stand your ground and speak your mind about ending that cycle. And if necessary, ending that connection. But you have to speak your mind. You have to stand your ground here, because you ending that cycle, even if it means ending that connection, is what is going to help you to ascend. It's going to help you to move from a smaller. So if you look at this card, you see on the one side, you're ending the smaller in order to move to the larger. So ending one in order to go to the next, okay? And having the clarity to do so, the clarity and the wisdom to do so. Now let's see, in the outcome, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So let's look at that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Hangman. Okay. So we have both the King and the Queen of Swords. This is a karmic couple. So this could be somebody that you thought was a twin flame. They may not be. Because if they were a power couple, if they were, you know, a power couple, they would be both in the upright. The King of Swords is in the reverse, which for me as a reader is a karmic couple. This King of Swords, this person, if you decide that you are going to end this cycle, this person may become a bit unraveled. They're not going to be happy about this. They're going to be angry. Ace of Wands, that's an ending. Queen of Swords, you know, cutting this out, turning her back on the King of Swords. That indicates to me that you may decide to cut this cycle out. The Hangman indicates that this is a long-standing cycle. This is not, it's not going to be easy because this is something that has occurred for quite some time. But I do believe you are being given an option here. And I think that whatever has happened here with this, this deception and this coming back together, I don't think it's been the first time. There's a cyclical feel to this, and I feel like you are now gaining the clarity, and as you are moving into an ascension here, Virgo, you're making a decision, and it's not going to make this individual happy. But I think it's going to help you. You're becoming more independent. And bottom of the deck here, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which means that you are letting go of this anxiety. You're letting go of these, you know, sleepless nights, these problems. You're healing and you are moving higher in your vibration. And as a result, I feel that you have a choice here. So, you know, you have a choice between two people. Somebody may have appeared to be a twin flame, and they may be a false twin flame. You know, I don't know, but that could be a possibility. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Virgo, and let's see what Spirit has for you for the month of October for Virgo. Okay, you have number 22, like a bird. Now 22 does break down into 4. 4s are about stability. So I'm going to read this directly from the book for you. It says, focus, forward-looking, possibilities, motivation. Okay, a woman full of expectation looks into the future. There are no boundaries to what she can accomplish. Like the bird next to her who flies strong and direct, she knows now is the time for focused energy. You may have found yourself losing motivation lately or questioning your decisions. The key to recapturing your passion lies in readjusting your focus to unlock creativity. Surround yourself with activities or people who make you feel inspired. They can be the breath of wind under your wings. All right, and that does sound very much like this reading. So, you know, looking forward, feeling remotivated, and, you know, making choices that are towards your higher good and towards your ascension, Virgo. All right, I hope this has been helpful to you. If you would, like and share the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop me a comment. I read all of them. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.